And welcome back to more Stranded. Let's start level 1. And again, this level isn't too long, but I'm probably going to just do like one level per part, just to be simple. Alright, these spikes I think do, I want to say 1 heart a hit, so don't want to bump into them. Again, you know, if you can attack from the doorway, you might as well do it. Because those 2 spikes in the center are not the only ones there. I think there are spike balls on the corners as well. Conveyor belts, mind you. So you want to head on up. Now, if you look at this floor kind of carefully, you notice the conveyor belt on the very left is kind of pointing left. That's probably a clue for you to what to do. I think the old version was just the whole conveyor belt was going up, so you had no hints on this. So I think some people had gotten stuck on that before. It's not intuitive to bomb this way. And you got a plane off Momentous, so that shouldn't be much of an issue. Assuming you have a magic shield. Alright, pick up a candle. So we're going to be using this thing quite a bit. Obviously going to need this to get to the level. I should probably just go up, actually. It's a lot easier when you can actually see what's in the room now. You can go a lot faster. There's no like hidden spikes or anything. And you do get bombs in this room for a reason. You can actually go straight up here. Another point you can get stuck on. See, there's where the candle comes in, because you need that to take out the ghost. You can't go left yet, so instead go right. So this does use the 10 enemy limits, whereas the old NES-style ones use, I think, just 8. Maxed out 8 enemies, or 8 anything, because I think bubbles and traps are also counting for enemies. Now you could just do F6 continue and just, you know, quickly make your way back to the start. Yeah, we'll just leave those bombs there. And again, this tune should be pretty simple for most people. I actually have to look up the actual name of this song. I have it on my Excel file. Yeah, you see the spikes on the corners? And you didn't see those before. And I don't think there's anything in that room. Yeah, so I'll have to look up the actual name of this song to see why is this called Dark Fortress. Because a lot of these actually, the name of the fortress kind of runs off the... kind of the name of the soundtrack, actually. And no, there's more than just this one rupee in this room, mind you. Alright, there's your spin attack. And this you can actually use to look for bombable walls. And actually of note, this quest, I think this is where I learned a lot of these kind of customized items, because I didn't know most of the items. Like, you know, I played the randomizer, I was like, I didn't even know what half of those were, had I not played this quest. This and the next, and then the following one, by Jamian as well. A lot of those items familiar from a couple quests I'll be doing. Just a palette swapped mold worms here. Now, going up is actually a dead-end room. You actually bomb to the left. Be a little bit careful. You notice the Stalfos with the red swords. You want to keep an eye on those, because those are the ones that actually shoot swords at you. And I don't think they're nerfed in damage, so caution on that. Might as well use bombs, makes the room a little bit easier to deal with. Now I think standing between two tiles has a big advantage here, because it doesn't look like they can hit either side of the tile. Or if you're right in the between two tiles. You know, since this game has 8-direction movement. Yeah, as I mentioned before, I've been playing a lot of randomizer, so I was planning to get to this a lot sooner. I'm caught up in playing the randomizer, which has a lot of replay value because, like, you know, assuming you randomize stuff, it's never the same. Any 2 times you play it, it's never the same. Also, I was watching some anime I hadn't watched before. I mean, it's not like super popular anime. Well, actually, maybe it was somewhat popular. I just kind of got into it. Whether I even should be watching that anime in the first place. I mean, it's nothing like out of the ordinary. It's not like lots of profanities in there and anything. It's kind of like one of those really laid-back animes. More like a comedy one. That's really funny. Yes, boss doors are in this game, of note. Now this is a kind of a color-swapped Aquamentus, and you know the sword beams don't work, so you're gonna have to go up close and whack it, or use bombs. I think bombs work. I think this thing does more damage as well, so you know, we really want to make sure you have magic shield. That's really gonna help for this. You don't have to do any fancy dodging. I'm not even sure the bomb did anything because I couldn't hear if it did damage. But I think it takes twice as many hits as with a regular Aquamentus. Interesting, instead of using blocks, they use spiked balls for the borders. Huh. Kind of an interesting one. Okay, so that's level 1. Mind you, that's not a very long level. Some of the other ones down the line can get brutally long. And there are a lot of secrets you can find in the overworld. A lot of these just have money. I don't know if there are door repair charges in this quest. If there aren't that many. It's mostly rupee secrets. Again, good thing for grass. You're regenerating grass, which is free refills for you. And this one, actually the color tells you how much it is. That one's 5 rupees. I actually didn't show that other one. And that's a 20 rupee secret. I'm not going to really collect any of these because money is not really a big issue. And I can always come back for it later if I need to. Right now, you don't really need that much cash. So candle damages you. A little hesitant about using a bomb, and see, that damages me. I don't think it does. I think it might go off the original Zelda 1 rules, where a candle damages you, but bomb doesn't. Okay, and that's a 10 rupee secret. Again, the green ones are 10s. So you have your flashy ones, blue ones are 5, green ones are 10. The red ones are 20. I'm pretty sure there are colors for like 50, 100. I think there's a 200. I think. And another 10 rupees there. Again, I'm just gonna save a lot of these secrets. Don't really need them. Oh, I might as well buy some more meat. I think I used it up to get the peril ring. Might as well. So you can actually blow up the front door there. And this is another 20 rupees. Keep that for later. This music... I want to say Castlevania 2. Again, I haven't played the game. I think I've watched some playthroughs of it, but I've never actually played this myself. I think it's Castlevania 2. And honestly, anyone who's played the game obviously will know where that comes from. Alright, so you can actually burn this bush to head on to the left into a new area. We're up to moblins now. I haven't seen Octoroks. It's kind of weird. Well, actually, you saw him in the kind of the small island, I guess, but not on the main island. You know, you just start with just Tektites. Actually, there's probably one more thing. I'm gonna go a little bit out of my way to get this. It's not really difficult, it's just kind of going to a somewhat of a dead end. And there's nothing you can do to the right there, those 3 rocks, because you have to be able to push more than 1 rock per screen. But it is worth getting this heart piece. Get rid of that ghost first. And I just blocked up the heart piece. Now you have to take out this ghost before you can start pushing blocks. Might as well pick this up. Like this one, you can push one of the rocks, but you have to be able to push all 3 of them to be able to get to the right, so you can't do that yet. I think all the caves go off of, like the Link to the Past caves. I probably know about like half of these soundtracks. The other half are like, no, I either haven't played the game or it's a game that's so uncommon that I would not know it really even when I played the game. This is a hint for level 2. And, I'll point this out when I get to that room. It's actually pretty self-explanatory. At least I get my bombs back now, I don't have to buy them. This, you know, you got your traditional blue moblins dropping bombs for you. And just more money. You know, save that for later. And that's a hint how to get into level 2. So obviously I think you only have one item that has fire in it. Seemingly empty screen, but you might want to just start looking at the bushes. And find another piece of heart. That's why I went out of my way to get that other heart piece, because I got 4. Extra heart container never hurts. This is just some, you know, pay for info. I already wrote down what all that is, so I'm not gonna bother wasting money on that. I will just put that in the comments. If I forget to, somebody can just remind me to do that. Yeah, I'm getting used to not having slash attack because, randomizer, you just start with slash attack right off the bat. I'm used to using that thing. Alright, so we go in here into the Boomerang Cave, so we're gonna have to go through this. Pretty much all these caves, at least almost all of them, are mandatory, because you're gonna need whatever items in here. And we'll save this for the next part. Again, this is a fairly short cave, but I'm already running over a little bit on time. Alright, see you guys later.